Hi, welcome to Classic Car Co. Sorry I haven't put any videos up for a while, but the weather's been absolutely terrible, really cold, and I've had a lot of problems with my back. In fact, today, this afternoon, I went and got a massage because my back was really bad yesterday, and this cold weather's really not good. But we've managed to get this tonneau cover off. I'll show you now. It's just sitting here, and you can see this is the tonneau cover that was made for the back of the car, and obviously we're going to send this back. Fortunately I've got a friend of mine who's coming over to Vienna for 2 or 3 days, and that will allow us then to pack this up with a new template we've made and the original spar or the bow that goes on the back of the car, so they have every bit of information they need. Somebody did say in one of the comments, you know, you really need the car. That's true to a certain extent, but that's obviously not possible. I'm not going to ship the car just to the UK just for that. But one of the things you will see, this is the one that we, as I said, that was made, and you might see that the holes seem very, very large in that. I'll just bring this up so you can see it, and they might seem very, very large. Now the reason that was done like that is because the bolts are quite small, the actual diameter of the bolts. But what we needed to be able to do was move this edging up or backwards and forwards to get it as tight as possible, and that was the reason we did it. And we will do the same with the next one because we know it works. You know, so we could move it around and get it stretched, because if you just put the holes in the same size, if they were slightly out, you'd never be able to move anything. So as I say, this is going to go with it, with the template that we've made up, and some photographs and some other bits and pieces. Now hopefully it's going to John Skinner in Cheltenham. It's Jonathan, the son now, that runs the business, and I've talked to him and he said, look, you know, that the problem is that they don't normally make them in leather, and obviously with the thickness of the material and so on, but I'll talk to him about that. But I really do like the leather. I think the leather suits because it's the same colour as the seats. So what I'll do now is I'm going to show you a couple of things. I'll show you what this template looks like on the XK. What we've done now is made this template and brought it right down onto this piece here, so it covers, and that's how we want to make it. Obviously that'll have to be possibly rounded a bit, I don't know, but we're going to send this with it. I'll show you on the other side, and mainly that's where the problem in the back side of this tonneau, the original tonneau, is perfect. It was where the problem was is here, and it was a little bit tight on that edge. So we've come up with this idea, and I think that'll look much nicer. Okay, I know it's in masking tape, but it will give them a really good gauge to work to, and it's at the right position there. So we'll put this into the kit when we send it off to England on Monday I think we're going to see them in Vienna, and I'll let you know how that goes. So this is how we're hopefully going to get over this issue. It would have been nice to have it taken directly from the car, but you know, that's not always possible, and I think we can achieve it with the information we get from this. So Amir's made this cardboard box up to put the tonneau in, and also keep the bow in there. It's just got some wrapping around the pipe, and there's the what we want to work off. So hopefully that'll, and then we'll put the top in as well and make sure it's nice and cushioned when it goes away to the UK. And that's how it looks with it off. See across the back there. So, and I think of all the shaping that I did here and here on these to make these beautiful, and they're completely covered, but hey, it had to be done because this was gone, completely gone here, where you can see this edge, and the same on the other edge. One I completely rebuilt, and then the other one had to be cleaned up, but it came out quite nice. So get this off to the UK, and hopefully in March we can go and pick it up and come back and fit it. And that's good news. Hopefully that will fit into Jeremy's Bentley. He's got a Bentley Continental T, and I think the boot on it's huge. So it's quite a short video, but I just wanted to show you what we're up to with the Jaguar XK. Talking about that, I haven't really said much about what's going on with this Jaguar kerfuffle at the moment, this Jaguar advert and the prototype that they're showing and so on and so forth. I think there's a bit more to this than meets the eye. Everybody's talking about, what is it, this new phrase, go woke, go broke and all that kind of stuff. And people talk about the price of Jaguars going down, modern and classics, which I think is rubbish. At the moment, classic cars are down anyway, and they have a 7-year cycle. They always have, and they always will be. There are less and less people who want that age of car. That's probably true, but certain marques will always stay up there. And it's the same now with the younger people, where they want these GT3 RSs and all this other crap that they have to spend a fortune trying to get. It's the same situation. But as far as the parts go for classic Jaguars, it's going to make no difference if Jaguar went under, because they don't make any of the parts anyway. All the parts are made through smaller, basically cottage industry. It's hardly cottage industry. I mean, it's a multi-million-dollar business. But people like S&G Barrett and Coventry Autos, and it goes on and on. There's thousands and thousands of people supplying parts for classic Jaguars. Now, that isn't going to make a shit bit of difference. But there are some things in this that make me kind of wonder, and not the wokeness, which I think, I don't know if it's a bit of a plan. The team they seem to have in place are very wokey and very arty and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. It seems to me that Land Rover are pulling themselves away from Jaguar, and they're not pushing this JLR thing. And if you look at dealerships, it's Jaguar in one building and Land Rover in the other. Now we all know, I think we pretty much know, that Land Rover are doing quite well with the Range Rover and Discovery and all the others, Evoque, and their sales are going up. There is no doubt about it, and it's carrying Jaguar for sure. And Jaguar is down a real low, and it's getting worse and worse. Now I don't know how they can decide to rebrand it and then not produce something for 18 months. I just don't see it. And I don't know, I just wonder if this might sound crazy, and you can say something in the comments if you want, and this might be a bit left field, but maybe it's a planned demise. Whether that's to evade paying out the shareholders, or paying redundancy payment, or government. I don't know. I don't know what the big plan is. I'm not a financier. I'm not in the world of high finance, but there seems to be some undercurrent things here, and it's almost like they're planning it to fail, and they've given it to this bunch of arty bozos, these wokes, and to destroy it, and then so they can blame it on that. Now maybe I'm thinking it too far through, but it seems very deliberate to me. I don't know. Anyway, give me your thoughts on it, tell me what you think. But as usual, stay safe, keep the faith, enjoy your hobby, and I'll catch you on Sunday when I'm going to do a video on the Mini Cooper, because we've got a big problem. It's in the process of being fixed, but there's a little problem with it, so I'll show you that on Sunday. Take care everybody, be good to each other, bye for now.